Alright, everyone, welcome back. We are back with Power Wash Simulator. It has been a hot minute since we've played this. Not quite a month, but close to it. Last time we left off, what did we do? I think I remember. Oh right, the carousel. We cleaned a carousel and it made me motion sick. Like gave me a headache. But once we finished that, we got offered to clean the drill. I think uh is this Dirt Finder General? I think the name of the company of the Power Wash company has changed with every request. I think we might be are we doing some sort of tax evasion or me holy moly, my subterranean mining unit. It's a one-man excavator that I use to scour beneath the Earth's crust for valuable mineral deposits. Well, not me personally, I just tell them where to dig. Anyway, you may find some unusual mineral traces during the clean. Please dispose of these judiciously. Alright? Hey, Pippy Pop, how's it going? Why do you need to clean a drill if it's just gonna get dirty again? I guess maybe cleaning it off, if it gets too dirty, it loses efficiency. What's that noise? I'm seeing if I can press the buttons. Anyway. Could I not have done this in, like, my yard? Like, it's a bit of a cramped space right in here. Is that copper? I don't know. What is that noise? It's like a whirring noise. Do you hear that? Yeah, is that copper residue? It's really in there. Can you pick up the gnome? Yeah. Alright. Cascade 10 out of 10. You know, there are many hidden gnomes throughout. It's honestly a bit concerning. But there's a lot of rust here. It's gonna take a while to get all this off. Oh, these are oh dear. Individual. I stand on the roof. Missing. Cannot tell what part is still dirty on this. Oh, okay. So that was it. Why is there an escape pod? Oh no, it's not an escape pod, it's a drill. Called Holy Moly. Duh. Someone asked me to clean it. So I am. Where are the fuselages? Alright. Caterpillar tread. Okay, so our next issue is going to be removing this unknown substance. Hopefully not radioactive. Matter, uh-oh. What's the effect of dark matter on the human body? Asking for a friend. There we go. This side. Clean. It's not giving me the pop-up. It doesn't look clean. It's not giving me the pop-up for it. Even if I show up. I have some questions for you. Can it come inside? You got a warrant? Not my giant drill with anomalous materials, it's my customers. I'm just cleaning it off for them. Save me. Any problems? Go talk to those about the. I think the anomalous materials are taking effect. Ah, that's the problem. There we go. Not affiliated with the government. Well, that's gonna be a problem then. No, you can't come inside. Yeah, the Men in Black aren't affiliated with the government, so, like, they can't do anything. If you just say, no, you can't come inside. That's just, like, breaking and entering and trespassing and harassment. Put a chimpanzee in the office and see what happens. Say what we've all been thinking, finally. This rust is so hard to get out. Missing. Finicky. There we go. Had to complain about him a bit, that's all. I'm cleaning what's called the, rear gripper, apparently. Interesting. Alright. Where's my step stool? But I can't pick it up. But alright. Step stool disabled. Challenge run. Yeah, I guess I can just jump on it. What is that noise, though? What's this? Best Kept Garden, 1996. What's this, Sammy? Hour wash simulator? Or if you're asking what I'm cleaning, a giant drill. Covered in an unknown substance. And rust. I'm gonna be honest, the rust is more inconvenient than the unknown substance to me. Yeah. Thought it was an escape pod. No, it's You look at the front, it's more clear it's a drill. I was just cleaning the back first. Save the best for last. You know, I mentioned it on the Discord a while ago, but the Bandai Namco teased that they were going to announce a new Digimon card game app tonight. Thought it came from space. No, it goes in the ground, which is the opposite of space. And it digs ore, I guess. He said something about disposing of the ore. I've just kind of been blasting it with water, so he only paid me $250, so like, you get what you paid for. Being so difficult. Try to get the underside. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying, new Digimon card game app, new video game. They announced that already, but they're gonna announce more details. Maybe another thing? It's unclear. Yeah, very exciting. Hopefully one of the things they announce is something that would be good to stream. Maybe the card game app, if it is PC compatible. Maybe I can find a way to stream from my phone. I don't know. Hopefully if I have the energy, I will play at my local game store tonight with some Digimon card games stuff. Hopefully. I'm feeling a bit out of it though. There we go. Yeah, there's a whole Digimon. Kind of like a Nintendo Direct, but with Digimon, where they do, like, what upcoming games and, like, shows and merchandise and all of that. But I probably won't, like, do any stream of that. I thought about it, but then I remembered it's going to be at, like, 11 o'clock at night for me. And I only really care about the video game and card game stuff. And, like, maybe the V-Pets if they have that. There we go. How to get the drill. I guess we'll have to get the front gripper first. Didn't know it was there. Thank God I have dirt echolocation. This makes this so much easier. Imagine one would use a scraping tool when cleaning a drill. Unfortunately, this is Power Wash Simulator, not Scraping Tool Simulator. That's actually going to be the sequel. They announced a Power Wash Simulator sequel a while ago. But it's gonna be like a Metal Gear Solid 2 situation. You don't actually use a power washer, like, after the first, like, 1 or 2 missions. After that you get the scraping tool, and that's all you use for the rest of the game. Alright, where are the rear shieldings? Oh, one of these. Let's see. Where? do you think the green stuff is? My guess was just be like copper, but it would be funny if it was just some anomalous material. Unknown substance. The goop? Possibly. SCP-999. Alright, last but not least, drill. Nice! Heard you're the unofficial top dog of the pressure washing game. Do you travel out of town? I've got a temple that's urgently needed. Temple? Anyway, here's the drill. I like how you can see me start walking away to look at that trophy at some point. You've earned yourself some lucrative future contract work. Congratulations. The temple. Next door to my farm lives an order of the nicest, kindest, non-verbal monks whose temple is caked in manure, top to bottom. It's a heck of a story. I'll fill you in as you go, but basically they're not here right now, and I thought it'd be the only right and neighborly of me to get hosed down in their absence. Oh, okay. Annie Mall. Archaeology. Is it archaeology if it's still above ground? Oh, hey, the farm. I wonder if the monks have seen the cat. I do love that there's a run button. Annie Mall sounds like the name of an Ace Attorney character. Let's first check our surroundings. What? Oh, that's just a flower. Let me make sure. Heard a noise. No, no suspicious activity here. Yeah, how did you get this place covered in manure? I'm assuming it was you doing because, you know, the farm. There's a lot of animals. Your name is Animal. Well, you know all about the mayor's pipeline diverting all the water from the river to a secret mining rig. What? No, hold on, what? Huh? These monks have relied on that river to water their crops for a time immemorial, and now those crops are failing. Oh. Is it secret as in... It's a... like... the public can't know about it because... Or is it a secret as in it's just illegal? That doesn't explain why this place is covered in manure, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, the mayor does kind of suck here. Also, where's the cat? That's what I want to know. Still missing. There are multiple cats. Well, I haven't seen a single one. Alright. You know, it's nice being able to clean something that doesn't require me using the smallest nozzle to get rust out of. Nice change of pace. There we go. She still hasn't explained why this place is covered in manure. Oh, well, speak of the devil, there is in fact rust. What is missing here? There we go. The overhang. There. This looks like a great place to learn an ancient combat technique. Sounds like a spray can. Yeah, it kinda does. Alright. I need to get on the roof to clean that. Just take it one chunk at a time. Alright. There. The other side. Okay. God, can you imagine how this place smells? How did it even get up here on the roof? How did this happen? Oh, there's like a golden light. See that? Cool. This game really is just very hypnotizing. What happens in Portugal? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask. You think I know what happens in Portugal? I don't even know what happens in my own damn town. In a desperate act, the head monk sent them all out a pilgrimage of faith. Okay. That's really sad, but what does that have to do with this place being covered in manure? They took a vast multitude of eggs. Yeah, I consider that a pilgrimage of faith. Your Honor, this feels like an Ace Attorney case. Your Honor, my client was taking a pilgrimage of faith. Alright. So we got the front cleaned. Let us move to the side. You know what Power Wash Simulator 2 needs? A flashlight. It's too dark over here. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Oh, this catch me. Okay. All base. Okay, but all these are clean. Okay, we're gonna have to take out the, sniper rifle for this. Do I have a zoom function? I don't remember. I'll have to no-scope it. They're gonna put me in the MLG 360 no-scope videos. Watch this. Pretty cool. Pretty great. No? It's still dirty on this. Underneath? Yes, but still throwing a fit. Wait, do I have two? Huh. We're getting a second ladder. There. I don't know why that was so difficult. All checks out. Alright, we're getting out of sniper mode. That's not counting as clean. Oh, there. Again, I just have to complain about it. It's that easy. Sides. One, two, three for power wash. Pick. Oh god. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I love your icon. Good. You win. Yippee! Alright, let me quickly... On the roof. 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is a very interesting off-meta strategy Pippi Pop's doing. Let's see how it pays off. Horse. Is that a horse? I think it's a horse. Oh wait, no, it's a serpent. It's got like a tongue. But it's got like a horse-like snout and ears. Oh, it looks like the 4, 5, 6 strategy did not pay off. Even to blindly obey gets you arrested. I don't know. Obey who? Why are you asking a fox for legal advice? The New World Order, you're under arrest. Dang. Like Ace Attorney. Listen, I just point out contradictions. I don't actually know the law. That's lore accurate Phoenix, right, I think. There we go. That is a line from Phoenix. Yeah, exactly. I know him. I understand what he's all about, and that's just pointing out lies. He's really good at figuring out if someone's lying and pointing out contradictions. Anything else? Yeah, he doesn't know what law is. And that's for the prosecution to figure out. That's not my job. Do you think power washing wood is, like, a good idea? Is this laminated? Or, like, have any sort of protection on it at all? Or I don't think monks would have that. I think this is just plain old raw wood. Fine for it. Who cares? Just yeah, they're not paying me to protect the wood. They're paying me to. In fact, the monks aren't even paying me. Someone else is paying me to do this. Which is actually, now that I think about it, incredibly concerning. Like, I did not get permission to clean their property. I got someone else's permission to clean their property. They're like, hey, clean the monk's temple. They're not here right now. You think heavy rain damages structures? I mean, wooden structures, like, without any form of, like, sealant, is it like, yeah, it starts to rot, I'd assume. It's mold in it. Termites. Like in modern houses, you put like stuff on the wood, right? To make it not just fall apart after it with old age. Because it's an organic material. Swedish Twister. Yeah, how do they keep the wood from rotting on houses? What do they put on it? I don't know. Wait, what did that say? This thing scoops up the freshly laid manure from my farm and deposits it all over their temple. Oh. Oh, I gotta put my sniper scope on. Alright. Guess we can take the scope off. Would needs to be constantly wet to rot. How do wood and both stop from rotting? Almost all yeah, but they like those are modern homes with like they put stuff on the wood. They laminate it or something. I'm talking about like old houses. How'd they stop the wood from rotting? And boats. Boats are always old boats. They're made of wood. They're always wet. Why? I guess. I don't know. Maybe they just change it out. Shit, the PCS style or whatever it's called. A damp environment, too. 53 if you could eat this cathedral in one I don't... Yeah, I'm not... Why are you eating the cathedral? The monks need this. You excited for Jurassic World 4? Not really, I'm not a big fan of the Jurassic Park movies. I think I've only seen like the first one, and it was in science class in like high school. What? Hold on. What is this? Who is this? My second lovely uncle, okay. He is sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Can I get some context for the name of the stream? The plot of this game is, while we're doing all of this, everyone in town is looking for a missing cat, and it's unclear where the cat went. What am I looking at? Call of Duty Black Ops 3's, second lovely uncle, obviously. Anyway. Okay. Because usually I have Discord closed when I stream. Because I have a feeling I'd have even more incidents like that. In the corner is a guest star. No. We're gonna play Rain World, again. Yeah, hopefully, eventually. I did like that game, but I also remember that I was playing on, like, the easiest difficulty. And, both of the DLC characters that I have to play to unlock the next ones, is... I think the first one is very combat-focused, which I was very bad at, and the other one was, exploring the entire- I think his, like, goal was, like, exploring the entire map and eating everything, which required me, like, know where I was going. Which I also, am not good at. Only 15% easier? Okay. Ah! Combat-focused one is actually better at combat. Okay. I do have to get... I also... There's a lot of games I want to play, but I just... I've got too many games and too little time. I'm also, like, trying to work on, like, other projects right now. which doesn't leave me a lot of time to prepare for, like, new games and get all that set up. But, I will try to put that on the high priority list of games I need to stream next. You know what? How about after Shadow the Hedgehog? Because I did promise I would just stream that. I even made that really cool thumbnail. But I was like, you know what? I want to, like, do the thing where I said, with the new model, I can, make, like, new variations of it a lot easier. And I can! Ah! And I'm going to. It's just, before I do that, I want to finish this project that I've been working on for a while now. Like, I'm trying to get stuff completed before I start new stuff. But it's taking a bit longer than I expected. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have it done by the end of the month. Hopefully sooner than the end of the month. I'm so close to being done. We are getting Sammy Goth, of course. It's funny, because my friends, they're not like, oh, you're drawing, they say, oh, you drew your Sammy Fox, like it's a type of creature. Like it's a species that exists. Like, it's just one of many, and this is just mine. I need to, like, find the... like... the exact words everyone used. Creature is many. Sammy Fox too. Now that I think about it, you should probably do the campaign where you have it to explore everything first. I would need help with that, because I don't know where I'm going. Like, I only managed to, like, get through, the first campaign without much help. There is a map online, okay. Sammy has a multiversal singularity, don't worry about it. Can one of the- right! I was like, I want to make a game where you go on a safari and see a bunch of animals, and you said, can one of the animals be a Sammy Fox? Not Sammy Fox, proper noun. Not the Sammy Fox, just a Sammy Fox, just one of them. Oh, so the monks don't even know that this happened, is what Animal is saying. Meow. Yeah, after Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, here's my... remind me of this. Try to, like, keep me focused, because I will forget if I'm not careful. But, after Shadow the Hedgehog, We go back to Rain World, because it's been forever. After Ace Attorney 3, we go to Great Ace Attorney. And then and then we do, like, Power Wash Simulator or whatever. It's just kind of like the free space. It's just whatever I feel like doing at the time. You know what? After Power Wash Simulator, or if I just feel like it, we go back to Voices of the Void. We return, finally. And when we return, I'm going to do the funniest bit imaginable, you mark my words. Or it's just gonna be stupid and everybody's gonna say, Sammy, why did you take so long to just to do this? Rain World's gonna be Flood World with how long it's taking. I think the main reason why I stopped playing... I mentioned this already, I stopped playing Voice of the Void. It's a great game. But man, it is stressful at times. And also, I think I just played it too much and got burnt out with it really quickly because we played it, and then the update came out, so I replayed it, and then the update came out. So I, like, skipped ahead a bit. Whatever happened to Pokemon? Ooh, to make a long story short, one of the main devs of Pokemon Infinite Fusion, added AI-generated content to the game, threw a fit when artists were unhappy that they added it was specifically AI-generated Pokedex entries, even though the Pokedex entries were all like, oh, he's like, don't worry, the Pokedex entries are just going to be a placeholder for these AI-generated ones. But here's the problem. The Pokedex entries already had a placeholder for real entries, which were the ones that just cut the Pokedex entries in half. So there was no point in having the bad AI-generated ones, and the artists were like, hey, I don't feel comfortable having a game with, AI-generated content in it. And then the dev threw a fit, and, like, tried to guilt-trip people into saying it was a vocal minority that were mad about, the AI-generated stuff. And then it turns out, there were people who wanted their art that they made, removed from the game, and the dev just straight up refused on multiple occasions, even before the whole AI generation debacle. And I'm like, wow, this is, really crappy of them to do. And I just don't feel comfortable. Is it? Yeah, Pokemon Infinite Fusion. That's why I stopped streaming it. Can't play it. It's not that I could play that version. In fact, but it's more the fact that I can't. It's more that I don't want to. I just don't feel comfortable playing the game anymore, knowing just how scummy the devs are. Like, I just don't feel comfortable. Like, as fun as it was, it's, about time I move on to other things. I don't want to really deal with that. Could the guy at... Here's the fun thing, people were doing custom dex entries. And he was trying to be like, oh no, don't worry, we still respect artists, we won't add a generative AI, and all the writers who were adding custom dex entries were like, okay, so you don't respect the writers then? Because we're doing, like, all free work, mind you. Do you not respect the people who took time to write custom entries? Yeah, I don't... Too much drama. Or how it's doing now, I don't know. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, upcoming games. Shadow the Hedgehog. Then Rain World. I've also been considering Monster Hunter Rise. So I might just do that on my free time, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. The other issue is that one damn quest that you basically need online for because it's the stupid tower defense mode. But other than that... I miss Pokemon Tower Defense? What's Pokemon Tower Defense? It's new to me. Horse? Maybe. Some sort of demon horse. Flash game that died with Adobe. Aw, man. the sniper rifle out. Sonic Church, no, it's a monk temple. Alright, there we go. The ledge. Oh, yeah, definitely. Alright. Time to get up on the roof. What? I don't think this is a good way to get up on the roof, actually. Ah, there. Jeez. There we go. Anyway. We're almost done. Just move this out of the way. Let me just move my only way down out of the way. this part right here. The E. Oh, never mind. There we go. What? Oh, we're good. What was the best time to be alive? According to that one Prince song, I guess 1999, because he wanted to party like it was. We're good. Did I clean that thing? Yeah. Clean this thing? No. I don't think this really counts as a figurehead anymore. It's barely got it's barely got a face. It doesn't have eyes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna need the ladder for this. I can't use the ladder for this. What? Goodbye. Alright, back up we go. No, I don't want it up here. Oh god. I hate using this thing because it always, like, grabs me. For no reason. Stop! Okay. And hopefully that's the only time I'm going to have- Stop it! I don't know where I'm going. What the? Anyway. I'm gonna get a fairy's curse later. Oops. I'm okay. Thank God for my spring-loaded power legs. Whee! Moon jump. Oh, okay. Look at this fancy fellow. Wait, compare this guy. Wings, horns, like, maw, eyes, like actual carved eyes, dude. And then this dude. Or is this his tail? It says figurehead. Be kinda cool if it was a tail, though. Oops! That suggest ultra kill, but I already. Yeah, I've heard that game's a bit difficult. What? It looks very cool, though. Look, not again. Thought it was about vaccinating or something. Oh yeah, I did hear about that, but that was a while ago. Maybe people have calmed down. Maybe I'll start playing really bad on purpose just to make people mad. It's called engagement farming. And it's the entertainment of the future. Ooh, being pretty easy. Okay. I think the other reason I haven't streamed it yet or played it yet is because I got plenty games. And I addicted to buying games that I never play. It's a serious problem I have. Thankfully, I've been able to curb that addiction by instead spending my money on Digimon cards. Yeah, this isn't dangerous at all. This is a safe spot to put a ladder. That sinking feeling watching this. That's how I felt with the carousel, but that was more motion sickness than anything. Ugh. Almost done though. I love getting flashbanged by the roof. Yeah, Power Wash Simulator 2 is actually going to incorporate fall damage in a hardcore mode. Don't let them tell it. Let them know I told you this though. What else am I missing? Hello? Oh, there's this over here. I see it. And then right up there. Let me get my sniper scope. Oh, God. why these parts of, like, where's my ladder? Psychic power activate are so finicky. It's ridiculous. Wait, what else is missing? Barge boards, window frames. What's a barge board? That one. Way up there. Not you! Get out of here. Or no. Alright, what's a barge board? Ladder is grabbing me. It's attacking me. Get out of here. Nope. Shoot. Strand. I see it. We did it! Well, don't sound too enticing, but I can't even clean my abandoned washroom. Like, just your, like, your washing machine and, like, your dryer? I said you were the best, and now I'm a believer. The tip looks immaculate. I was going to give them such a lift, and I can look forward to many more years of free labor on the farm. Guys, I think we might have done a bad thing, actually. Oh. What on earth? Oh, it's not like someone's it's not like some. This isn't like someone's bathroom. That's a public bathroom. I see. All right. Well, both of these look like they would take a very long time to complete, and it's been about 2 hours. So, I am gonna call it there for today. And next stream will most likely be Ace Attorney, because we're starting a new case in that. But yeah. See you guys later. Hope you have a good one. And, peace out. Bye. Bye. See you next stream.